How y'all doing, good people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Be careful down in the comment section of the videos. A lot of spam, a lot of scammers. I will never ask you to contact me by WhatsApp or Telegram. I also do not invest money for my subscribers, so please be careful. Don't get yourself scammed. Hey guys, if you want to keep up with me when I'm not on YouTube, do me a big favor. Get down in the description box. Click on that Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor Instagram link and give me a follow on Instagram. And if you decide to give me a follow, do me a big favor. Send me a DM to let me know that you're rocking with me. That would be much appreciated. Much appreciated. So, hey guys, as you can see, I'm not in my normal studio, not in the $10 trillion studio, but I'm out and about doing a little bit of traveling. So who can guess where I'm at? Now, I know I don't have the live chat on, but drop it down in the comment box where you think I'm at. Right now, I'm out doing a little bit of adventuring, but I'm curious to know if you guys know where I'm at. So do me a big favor, drop it down in the comments to let me know where I'm at. Curious to know what you guys go come up with. But even though I'm out and about, you know good well I gotta make sure I take care of business. That's you guys. So in today's video, we're gonna go over 9 reasons to buy Nvidia stock before July 31. And you guys know why July 31 is so important. Well, that ends their Q2 earnings for the second quarter of their fiscal year 2025. So, hey, do me a huge favor and pay attention. Make sure we get something out of this today, right? Like I said, you know, I think with Nvidia stock, it's an incredible opportunity. So please pay attention to these 9 reasons why I believe you should consider it. I'm certainly buying Nvidia stock. You guys know that I already got 10,000 shares. And I know there's some people who are concerned about me. Oh my God, why does he have so many shares? Blah, 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 blah. Guys, I'm okay. I'm diversified. I'm okay. I'm not too worried about my 10,000 shares of Nvidia because I believe this company is going to take me to a whole nother stratosphere, right? So, you know, having said that, it doesn't really concern me. And I don't want it to concern you guys either. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about a couple of things before we dive into these 9 reasons why you should consider buying this stock before July 31st. www.richardfain.net is the website address, guys. Do me a big favor. Head over to the website. Second link down in the description box. Head over to the website and check it out. Over 200,000 of you guys have already done that. And the website was created because you guys asked me to create it. A lot of my subscribers asked me to create this website, so I went ahead and did that. And like I said, in the last 3 months it's been up. You guys have been amazing. Like I said, over 200,000 people have been over to the website to check it out. So thank you so much for that. Also, hundreds and hundreds of you guys have purchased digital products from the website. Now, I have 10 financial digital products on that website that I believe give you a really good chance to collapse time frames and get to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So please check out those digital products. Everything from how do you invest in real estate with little to no money down, all the way to how do you fix your credit, how to repair credit, how to increase your credit score. If you're somebody that wants to learn how to manage their money better, I have a digital product that can help you manage your money better. So think about that as well. And like I said, it's 10 of them out there. So go check out the website. Like I said, it's the second link down in the description box, www.richardfain.net. And then while you're there, consider joining the private mentorship club through the website, right? You can join the private mentorship club through the website. Like I said, www.richardfain.net, second link down in the description box. We have almost 800 folks in 3 months who have decided to join the private mentorship club. Fastest growing financial community on Patreon. So the mentorship club is on the Patreon website, but you can certainly get there through my website. Just click on the membership button or click on the join button and become a member of the fastest growing financial community on Patreon. Well, all right, guys, my last thing before we dive into these 9 reasons to buy Nvidia stock is Mumu. Now, if you're going to take advantage of Nvidia stock or any other stock or any other ETF, you're going to need a brokerage account to do that. And Mumu is my self-directed brokerage app that I'm using, my self-directed brokerage app that I'm using over the next 10 years to quadruple my net worth. So if you guys want to join me and be a part of that movement, be a part of that Mumu movement, that Mumu family, get down in the description box, click on that first link. That's that Mumu link. Now, here's what the good folks at Mumu are going to do for you if you decide you want to go ahead and become part of that community and rock with me. They're going to give you up to 20 free stocks of publicly traded companies. Now, here's how you qualify for those 20 free stocks. If you decide to open your Mumu account, and when you initially open it, you put $100 in, you get 8 free stocks. If you initially put $1,000 in when you open the Mumu account, you get 20 free stocks of publicly traded companies. So therefore, here's the situation. You get the 8 free stocks if you put a $100 deposit in. Now that deposit you can use to buy stocks, you can buy ETFs, you can do whatever you want to do. The key, though, is having a good self-directed brokerage account to be able to do the things you need to do when it comes to your paper assets. Because, see, we're going to be building this wealth over the next 10 years, and you want to be in a position where you're able to have a good brokerage app that can help you do that. And I believe Mumu can. It's helping me do it. I've been using Mumu since January of 2024, and I love it. Now, there are 3 features that I want to hit real quick, and then we're going to move on because I'm not going to keep y'all long today. Number 1, fractional share trading. You can do that through the Mumu brokerage app. What does that mean? Oftentimes when we buy companies or shares in companies or company stock, we buy whole shares. Well, you don't have to buy a whole share of Nvidia. If Nvidia is trading at $115 a share and you only got $100, in the old days, you'd have to sit there until you got $115 to buy a share. Not with fractional share trading. You can take that $100 and buy a fractional share of a whole share. And then you keep doing that, and then you work your way up to a whole share. So that's a game changer for a lot of retail investors, small investors like us. It's a game changer because we don't have any of our money sitting on the sideline. We can put the whole $100 into that stock and not leave any on the sideline, right? Second feature is DRIP, which is Dividend Reinvestment Program. You can automate that on the Mumu platform. So that's a game changer as well. So some of these companies, some of these ETFs pay a dividend on a quarterly basis. Typically, that dividend would just kind of sit in your cash account until you reinvested it manually. You don't have to do that anymore. You can set it up where you can have DRIP, Dividend Reinvestment Program. It will automatically reinvest those dividends for you without you having to do anything other than sign up for it on the Mumu app, which is, there's no cost to it. It's free. You just ask them to do it, you sign up for it, and it will automatically invest those dividends for you. That's another nice feature. The third feature, and then we'll move on, is automatic investment program, whereby you can set up an investment decision. Let's say I wanted to invest $100 a week in Nvidia stock. I could set that up on the Mumu brokerage app. and it will automatically invest that $100 every single week for me in the Nvidia stock. Now, you gotta have money in your brokerage account, obviously, to do that. But as long as you got money in your brokerage account, you're in good shape. So those are the 3 features I wanted to talk to you about on the Mumu brokerage app. Don't miss this opportunity, guys. Get down in the description box, click on the Mumu link, get yourself up to 20 free stocks, and then send me an email to let me know if you need any tutorial videos to help you. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that, guys. I got a little frog in my throat. Let me know if you guys need any tutorial videos to walk you through how to use the Mumu brokerage app. I can send you those because I have them. They were prepared by the good folks at Mumu. But what you need to do is just send me an email through my website, www.richardfain.net. Send me an email through the website. Let me know you've opened the Mumu brokerage account, you funded it, and then I'll send you those tutorial videos. I'll also send you my wealth transfer blueprint videos, where I'm outlining all the big boy blue chip paper assets that I'm buying over the next 10 years to quadruple. Matter of fact, 6x my net worth. So if you want those blueprints along with the Mumu tutorials, just go ahead and send me an email through the website. And like I said, the website address is the second link down in the description box. Super easy to do. You can learn how to use the brokerage app. And listen, by July 31st, you could be in a position to start buying this stock. And I'm gonna tell you why it's important, in my opinion, to buy this stock before the 31st of July. 9 reasons, right? Now, here's the deal, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not trying to play a financial advisor on YouTube. I'm just a regular guy, retail investor, just like you, who've been buying stocks, building wealth for 30 years on my own. No financial advisor, no CFP, just making decisions based on the historical information that I've been able to research on companies, right? I'm no stock picker where I can, hey guys, here's the next big thing, go, you know, I'm not that guy. I'm a guy that goes back and looks at big companies, and I look at their historical earnings. I look at the things that they've done over the last 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. And I make a determination if I want to put my money in this company going forward. The only reason I put my money in these companies is because I want to multiply my wealth. And I believe they give me a good opportunity to multiply my wealth. That's the only reason I'm buying Nvidia. I'm not buying Nvidia because, you know, I like the CEO, although I do like the CEO. I'm buying it because it has a historical track record of really, really returning big multiples on investors' money. That's what I need from them. So that's why I want to share these 9 reasons with you so that you could put it on the short list, you can consider it, and figure out what you want to do, okay? So here we go. Let's get into this because we got 9 reasons. Now that Nvidia has become the, again, this is talking about Nvidia when it originally became the most valuable company in the world, which was several weeks ago. But of course, they've since went down to the 3rd most valuable company in the world. But for a while there, for a few days, they were the most valuable company in the world. So this article goes back to July 18th. So, but the 9 reasons are relevant today. But the article is from July 18th. So let's just read. Now, Nvidia was the most valuable company in the world for a few days. They're number 3 right now, but they will be number 1 soon. But like I said, July 18th is the date of the article. Now that Nvidia has become the most valuable company on the planet, investors may be wondering if it's just luck. Given the early innings of AI, Nvidia is exactly where it wants to be. So, like I said, a few weeks ago, they became the most valuable company in the world for a couple of days. Stock price started moving downward, and that obviously affected where they land on as the most valuable company in the world. Stock prices moved down about 15 to 18% over the last several weeks, guys. And again, I don't believe that has anything to do with Nvidia as a business. I think that's just market behavior and market manipulation. And you guys who rock with me, Y'all know I've been on record saying that. So I have no problem with where the stock price is today. Matter of fact, I love it because I've been able to pick up a lot of shares at a discount. But have no fear, it's going back up in my opinion. After achieving a market cap of roughly 3.335 trillion, Nvidia thrusted itself ahead in the tech peers, include after achieving a market cap roughly of 3.335 million. After achieving a market cap roughly of 3.335 trillion, Nvidia was thrust ahead of its tech peers, including Microsoft, Apple, providing there's a new sheriff in town. Nvidia is the first company besides Microsoft or Apple to snag the #1 market cap ranking since before the pandemic, when Amazon made an appearance. That was back in the day, 4 years ago, right? So here we go. Let's talk about these 9 reasons. Just wanted to give you guys a little backdrop. Oh, one other little backdrop. And I apologize, guys. I got a little something going on with my throat here, and it just won't leave me alone. But let me run this one by you. Over the past 25 years, the stock has delivered whopping returns of over 591,000%. That's over the last 25 years. This company's been around since 1993, by the way. So it's not a brand new company. It's been around since 1993. So I just wanted to throw that out. So the #1 reason to consider buying Nvidia is it was the most valuable company in the world for a couple of days, and it will be again, right? That's in my opinion, that's a reason to buy this stock, because you know where it's going, right? So it says right here, Nvidia's achievement as the most valuable company in the world is no small feat. While networking giant Cisco system managed to surpass Microsoft 20 years ago when the dot-com bubble was at its height, this time it's different. Nvidia's growth is being fueled by unprecedented AI demand, where the market is being driven by industry leaders with solid fundamentals, not fly-by-night startups, right? Even former Cisco CEO John Chambers is betting on AI these days, telling the Wall Street Journal the implications in terms of the size of the market opportunity is that of the internet and cloud computing combined. So what this CEO, former CEO of Cisco, is telling the Wall Street Journal is, when you take the internet and cloud computing and you put them together, he believes AI is bigger than that, and I do as well. I believe AI will be bigger than the internet. Now, everybody won't agree with that, but that's my opinion, right? The speed of change is different. The size of the market is different. The stage when the most valuable company was reached is different. A year ago, Nvidia was the #5 biggest company based on market cap, up from the #10 spot the year before that. Nvidia had been steadily making its way up the rankings until AI took over, catapulting Nvidia to the head of the pack. The very technology companies that have jockeyed for market share in the AI race are buying up Nvidia's chips sets in the process, giving investors a reason to own Nvidia stock now. So #1, obviously, because it's going to be a huge company, right? The market cap over 3 trillion. Right now, slightly under that because of the stock price, but it will go back. Let's move on to the second reason you should consider buying Nvidia before July 31st. AI prowess. According to analysts, Nvidia is estimated to dominate between 70 and 95% of the US market for all AI accelerators. Those chipsets are used to teach and support AI models such as OpenAI, ChatGPT, Chatbot, or Google's Gemini, which are all the rage. Nvidia has such a strong grip on technology like AI GPUs, as well as its software dubbed NIM, which streamlines AI deployment, that it would be a headache for its customers to switch providers at this point, unless another company surpasses Nvidia in innovation. But Jensen Huang at the wheel, that's unlikely to happen. So they got the market share. As I've been telling you guys, nobody catches these guys over the next 3 to 5 years. Nobody. Nobody behind them catches Nvidia over the next 3 to 5 years. They have such a advanced product that their big clients can't afford not to pay them a premium for this advanced product. They can't afford not to, guys. And that's the differentiator between Nvidia and any other semiconductor company, any other chip maker. The differentiator is how good the product is. That's the reason why a company like Meta, a company like Microsoft, a company like Amazon, Alphabet pay billions of dollars a year to buy these chips, right? So let's move on to number 3 reason why you should consider buying Nvidia. Ongoing chipset innovation. As far as Nvidia has come, the company isn't resting on its laurels. Instead, it's quite the opposite. As the company continues to roll out upgraded versions of the AI chip technology, while CEO Hong keeps one eye on the future and the other on its competitors, Hong has sped up Nvidia's accelerator releasing schedule for every 2 years to every year, a pace that's difficult for rivals to match. After introducing Blackwell architecture for AI solutions, the company is targeting 2025 for its B100 chip, as well as a super chip that, alongside Blackwell, will make some of its older AI chipsets obsolete. Innovation going, ongoing innovation, guys. It's hard to keep up with these guys. I keep telling you, they are so far ahead of everybody else. That doesn't mean these other companies don't have a market that they can make money. They can, because every company is not Meta. Every company is not Microsoft. Every company is not Amazon or Alphabet, right? Some of these companies are smaller than Amazon and Alphabet. So therefore, they can't afford to buy a Blackwell chip that costs $1.5 to $3 million a piece. They can't. So the other companies out here are making product that can fit the budgets of other smaller companies who can't afford to buy these more advanced chips. But Nvidia has about 100 clients that they're selling chips to. So there is no shortage of companies out there that can afford some of their chipsets. Every company can't afford Blackwell, like I said, at $1.5 to $3 million per chipset. They can't afford that. But they also have the H100, they have the H200. So they have other chipsets that are a little less expensive that other companies, those 100 companies, can't afford. Let's move on to number 4 reason why you should consider Nvidia. Number 4, CEO's skin in the game. I love this one. This is one I hang my hat on right here, that the CEO of this company has some skin in the game. He got a lot of skin in the game. Nvidia boss Jensen Huang is also a co-founder of the company, which was created in the early 1990s. As part of the early vision of Nvidia, Huang should give investors a sense of stability on the future direction of the company. Hong, who learned from his mentor early in life to be a perfectionist, isn't likely to be going anywhere, especially considering his incentives. The CEO received 60% pay increase last fiscal year to $34.2 million, compared with $21.4 million in the prior year. Plus, he currently holds 3.52% of the company, which is 866 million shares. And that's been estimated to be well over $100 billion, those 866 million shares. So you guys can see Jensen Huang, as a CEO of this company, has a lot of skin in the game. You should like that, because that's going to make him continue to want to be the top dog, right? So let's move on to number 5. Reason you should consider buying this stock. Wall Street bulls. Wall Street analysts could not be more bullish on this growth stock as fundamentals continue to support its rising valuation. Nvidia shares are up 175% year to date. Again, this is from July 18th, so currently right now slightly less than that. I would say about 140% year to date, current date, right? Back in July 18th, it was up about 175, but in today, July 27th, it's around 140, 145 year to date. But still, guys, that's a killer, right? 145 year to date is a killer. Just wanted to make sure I, corrected that. The company's massive growth is powering the stock's gains, causing analysts to frequently reassess their outlooks on the company and revise accordingly. Among the recent analyst calls, Rosenblatt's Heinz Moses Mann increased its price target on Nvidia stock by $60 to $200 per share by year end, reflecting approximately 48% further upside potential. While there may be some profit taking occasionally, that's going on right now, Nvidia is surely on its way. So that's huge, guys, because you got a lot of Wall Street analysts who believe this is a buy. If you look at the top 48 Wall Street analysts, you probably got about 40 of them saying that this is a strong or solid buy. You really got nobody saying sell it. You really got nobody saying sell it, not out of your top analysts. So that should make you feel good about a stock that the professionals out here, your top analysts, have a strong position on this. Now, this stock price varies when it comes to target price, but this particular analyst believes it can get to $200 a share, and I agree. So let's move on to number 6, reason to buy this stock. And that's tech by association. And let the author explain what he means by that. Nvidia rubs shoulders with some of the biggest innovators in the world, including Michael Dell. Most recently, Nvidia and Dell Technologies have partnered for the development of an AI factory using Nvidia chips that will power fellow billionaire Elon Musk's AI ambitions via xAI and its chatbot Gork. All of the excitement was too much for investors to contain, sending shares of Dell 5% higher, while Nvidia stock tacked on another 3.5%. Now you got to remember, this is an article from July 18th, but I still believe these partnerships are happening, not just with Dell computers. Think about what's happening on the 29th of July, which is Monday. You're going to have Mark Zuckerberg, right, the CEO and founder of Facebook, aka Meta, on the same stage with Jensen Huang of Nvidia. Now, I may be pronouncing Jensen's last name wrong, Hong, Wong, whatever you want to call it. I call it Hong. You guys know who I'm talking about. I'm not here to be some expert and know all these people's names correctly, guys. I'm just a regular guy on here that's going to build his wealth 6 times over. That's all. So you can get bogged down on pronunciations and all of that stuff if you want to and miss the opportunity, or you can just let that go and just concentrate on the opportunity, right? My point here is, not only is he rubbing elbows with Dell, the founder, Michael Dell of Dell Computers, who's a fellow billionaire, they're partnered for a project for who? Elon Musk, another fellow billionaire. Now, on the 29th of July, which is Monday, you're on the same stage with Mark Zuckerberg, another billionaire, and Jensen Huang, another billionaire, collaborate. And a lot of people are speculating that Meta and Nvidia may have a partnership on something. And if that comes out on Monday, guys, it could send both stocks up, right? Both stocks. But it's collaborations like this, guys, that makes this company special. It makes this company special. And you got to understand, this company is not just going to be a chip maker forever, guys. It's broadening its product set. It's forming these partnerships with Michael Dell, with potentially with Zuckerberg and others. So stay tuned for that. Musk AI plans to introduce a super. This is Elon Musk's plan now. That Dell, Michael Dell, and Nvidia are partnered on. This is Elon Musk's plan. Elon Musk X AI plans to introduce a supercomputer designed to secretly support the Grok, whatever that is, G-R-O-K chatbot, right? Dell will be responsible for supplying 50% of the server racks for that supercomputer. So you know who's going to be providing the chips, right? So here we go. Number 7 reason to buy Nvidia before July 31st. Number 7 reason, revenue growing hand over fist. One of the most important reasons for me, right, is the revenue that's growing like a banshee. Crazy money, right? Over $40 billion in reserve cash, guys. Over 40 billion in reserve cash. Go find another company's balance sheet that has that and drop it down in the comment box. Drop down in the comment box another company that has over $40 billion in reserve cash on the balance sheet. Find one other company that's doing that and drop it down in the comment box for me. I apologize, we got somebody coming through here. So here's the thing right here. Revenue growing hand over fist. That's the number 7 reason, right? Nvidia's revenue growth supports its soaring valuation. Over the past 4 quarters, Nvidia has reported combined revenue of approximately 80 billion. It is the latest quarters. In its latest quarter, Nvidia's revenue of 26 billion handedly surpassed management expectations of 24 billion. Nvidia's sales increased 3-fold versus a year ago. That's amazing, guys. I just want to make sure you guys understand how this company is growing. So let me just read that one more time. Nvidia's revenue growth supports its soaring valuation, because that's a question a lot of people are having is, does the revenue support a $3 trillion valuation? And a lot of people are saying, no, it really doesn't. But what they're telling you is the revenue is going to catch up with the valuation here soon, guys. You just got to be patient. Revenue will catch up with the valuation. So Nvidia's revenue growth supports its soaring valuation. Over the past 4 quarters, Nvidia has reported combined revenue of approximately 80 billion. In its latest quarter, Nvidia's revenue of 26 billion handedly surpassed management estimates of 24 billion. Nvidia's sales increased 3-fold versus the year-ago period for the 3rd straight quarter, fueled by demand for its AI solutions. Bank of America analysts believe Nvidia's free cash flow across fiscal year 25 and 26 could reach 100 billion amid a free cash flow margin that's poised to more than triple in the next 2 years to approximately 50%. For the current quarter, which ends in July, that's the one, July 31st, Nvidia expects its revenue to grow more than 2-fold year over year to 28 billion, amid what Hong has described as the next industrial revolution. So you do 26 billion in quarter 1, they're looking to do 28 billion in quarter 2. So right there alone, if you extrapolate that out over on an annualized basis, that means they'll do about 100 billion this year, $100 billion in revenue. That's pretty doggone good. You go from 60 billion in 24 fiscal year, which is basically 23, to over 100 billion in fiscal 25, which is really 24 calendar year, right? So that's a big jump, guys. I'm telling you. And remember, the Blackwell architecture stack, they got 40,000 of them already ready to go, which represents about $200 billion in revenue. Of that, 75 billion is profit. So guys, revenue's coming. So don't let people tell you, oh golly, they're only at 60 billion. That doesn't justify a 3 trillion. No. What you got to understand is the revenue's coming. The revenue's already in the pipeline. The product is in the pipeline. They're selling through the product now. Revenue's coming. Number 8, Nvidia's skating to where the puck is going. That's a term that's used a lot. But here's why. So hockey legend Wayne Gretzky. Some of you guys are my age, y'all know Wayne Gretzky, probably the greatest hockey player ever to walk the planet, ever to get on the ice. Arguably the greatest hockey player to ever get on the ice, Wayne Gretzky. So hockey legend Wayne Gretzky famously said to skate to where the puck is going to be, not where it has been. Nvidia has seemingly taken that advice as it's been in the middle of the greatest tech boom for the 21st century so far. In addition to AI, Nvidia's chips have also been critical to cryptocurrency mining, a computational process by which new coins like Bitcoin are created. Data center demand continued to explode throughout the COVID era as companies shifted to the remote work model, strategically positioning Nvidia for a future in which generative AI chatbots like ChatGPT would catch on like wildfire. So the great thing about this company, and this is what number 8 is talking about, this is the number 8 reason, is they are really good at being where the puck is going to be instead of being where the puck has already been. So where AI is going, they're already there. They're positioning themselves to be a part of where AI is going, not where AI is at now. They're starting to move, right? They're moving ahead of AI to position themselves to be a part of AI, right? I love that. That's being innovative. That's being forward thinking, guys. And that's coming from a CEO who's an innovator and forward thinking. Here's number 9, dividend driver. Listen, guys, while we hold our money in these stocks, while we hold our money in these ETFs, we want to be able to get income from those ETFs or those stocks, right? That's how you make that passive income, is when the ETF throws off a dividend, right? Or the stock throws off a dividend. And what this number 9 reason is going to demonstrate is that this company, it's getting better. It's making more money. It's getting to a point where the dividend will continue to go up. You guys remember they just recently increased their dividend, right? Right before their 10-to-1 split. They increased the dividend when they came out with their first quarter earnings back in May 22nd of this year. They increased the dividend. Why did they do that? Because this is what companies do. As they become super profitable, they like to pass on some of that profit to their shareholders through the form of dividends. And that's what we want from companies that, now, they're not right now, they're not going to be a heavy dividend payer, but it's nice to know that we get super growth in the form of stock appreciation, and we're getting dividend appreciation as the dividend continues to increase in value. So that's amazing, right? So here's number 9, the dividend driver. If explosive capital appreciation weren't enough, Nvidia also pays investors cash dividends, a trend that is catching on among technology heavyweights. In its fiscal quarter 1, Nvidia announced a quarterly dividend of 0.10 cents per share, up from 4 cents per share. Let me read that again. In its fiscal quarter one, let me read that again. In its fiscal Q1, Nvidia announced a quarterly dividend of 10 cents per share, up from 4 cents per share previously, an increase of 150% of their dividend. How many companies are doing that, guys? How many companies out there are increasing their dividend by 150%? Nvidia is one of them. Following Nvidia's 10-to-1 split earlier last month, which was June 10th is when we had the 10-to-1 split. So earlier last month, June 10th was the 10-to-1 split. The amounts following Nvidia's 10-to-1 split, that amounts to 1 cent per share. Nvidia has been making dividend payments to shareholders for over a decade, and based on its performance, would have little reason to deviate from that model anytime soon. Now, you got companies like Tesla that don't pay a dividend at all. You have other fast-growing companies that don't pay a dividend. Nvidia is a fast-growing company, and it's been paying a dividend for over a decade. And it just, like I said, just increased its dividend from 4 cents to 10 cents. 150% increase in dividend, guys. That's pretty doggone good, right? That's pretty good movement. That's another good reason to buy this stock, is you can consider more increases in dividends at some point in the future. Nvidia has been making dividend payments to shareholders for over a decade, and based on its performance, would have little reason to deviate from that model anytime soon. Nvidia's recent stock split has also made shares more approachable for many retail investors as the company rolls out the welcome mat for investors of all levels to share in the AI boom. So there you go, guys. There are your 9 reasons why you should consider buying Nvidia before July 31st. And Richard, why July 31st? What's significant about that date? Well, that's when their second quarter will end, right? And y'all have heard me on record saying I believe the second quarter is a catalyst. When they come out on August 28th with their second quarter earnings, they're going to be the last company in the Magnificent Seven to report earnings. Now, you got companies like Apple, Microsoft, Meta, and Amazon, I believe next week, coming out with their second quarter or third quarter, however their fiscal year goes, guys. I call it second quarter earnings. They're coming out with those next week. 4 of your major Magnificent Seven companies. Now, 2 of your Magnificent Seven companies have already come out with their Q2s, and that was Tesla, and that was Alphabet, aka Google. Those 2 came out with their earnings last week. So now you got 4 more of the Magnificent Seven coming out, I believe, next week. Some on August 1st, some may be a little bit later than that, but they're coming out next week, I believe. And then obviously August 28th will be Nvidia. So I believe the Q2 numbers are going to be amazing numbers. There are some folks that are predicting that their revenue for the second quarter will be $2 billion higher than what the market expects it to be, that they will have a $2 billion beat. Guys, if that happens and they have a strong net profit margin beat and net income beat, those 3 areas, I think the stock price pushes higher. I believe, just my opinion, like I told y'all at the beginning of this thing, I'm not an expert. So, and I'm not a financial advisor, and I don't play one on YouTube. I'm just a regular guy giving you my opinion. My opinion is they can be somewhere north going into September. They can be somewhere north of $145 to $150 a share going into September. Because I believe after August 28th, we see a sharp increase in the stock price, which will then do what? It will also fuel an increase in the rest of the Magnificent Seven and the rest of the tech space. Because I believe short term, the tech and the tech space as a whole benefits off of a Nvidia doing well. So let's go through the 9 real quick. I'm not gonna read through everything, but I just want to hit them for you so you have them, just in case you wanted to write them down. 9 reasons why. Number 1, they're gonna become the most valuable company in the world real soon. That's number 1. Number 2, AI prowess, right? Because they control basically 70 to 95% of the market share, so they control it. They got the best products, right? So they're in a position to take advantage of that, this AI boom. Number 3, ongoing chipset innovation. Got the best chips in the world, guys. They got the Blackwell architecture coming out this year. They got Rubin coming out 26. Best chips in the world. Nobody can beat that. That's why the big boys pay for it. Number 4, CEO's skin in the game. This guy has 866 million shares of Nvidia stock. He owns 3.52% of the company. That equates to over $100 billion in equity. He has skin in the game, guys. Let's go on to number 5. Wall Street bulls. Like I mentioned to y'all, there are 46 Wall Street analysts. About 40 of those guys are giving them a strong buy, right? You got an analyst out there that's saying this stock will go to $200 a share. You got another saying it'll go to $250 a share. So strong buy-in, in my opinion, by Wall Street analysts. Number 6. I don't know, for some reason today, guys, I don't know what's going on with me, but yeah, hang in there with me though, I'll get there. Number 6, tech by association, and that's just partnerships. Right now, you got the partnership with Michael Dell of Dell Computers, working on something with Nvidia for Elon Musk and his new chatbot, right? Then you got him going on stage with Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook founder, on July 29th, which is Monday. So that might be a collab, and others who he's collabing with, right? Very innovative CEO, love that. Number 7, revenue growing hand over fist. What does that mean? They're flush with cash, guys. They got $40 billion on the balance sheet. Name another company down in the description box that got $40 billion on the balance sheet. Free cash flow, FCF, free cash flow. Name one other company with $40 billion or more on the balance sheet in FCF. Hard to find, guys. That's my point. Number 8, Nvidia's skating to where the puck is going. Basically, they are in the forefront. They're going where they believe AI is going. They're not where AI has been. They're going where AI is going. So they're moving towards where AI is going, not where it's been. That's big time. A lot of companies are stuck where AI is right now, and they're not innovating. Nvidia is innovating. They're going where AI is going. And then the last one is dividend driver, right? Every time they get more profitable, hopefully they increase the dividend. Right now, dividend is 10 cents a share, right? They increased it from 4 cents to 10 cents, right? After their last earnings, their Q1 earnings came out, they increased it from 4 cents to 10 cents. Who knows? Next jump might be from 10 cents to 20 cents. Who knows, guys? I'm loving, while I hold my money in this company, they're paying me a dividend. Now, it ain't a gigantic one, but it's a dividend. Tesla wasn't paying me nothing. And I held my money in Tesla for a long time and didn't get no compensation other than a little bit of stock appreciation. Not only am I gonna get stock appreciation in Nvidia, but I'm also gonna get appreciation in my dividend, which is good. So there are the 9 things right there, guys. Listen, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday. I hope these 9 reasons for you to put it on the short list and consider buying this stock make some type of impact. I hope it does. In my opinion, guys, there is no single company right now in the world that has more upside than these guys. There is no other stock in the world. Now, that doesn't mean there ain't other stocks you can make money in. You can. There's plenty of them. There's plenty of ETFs to make money in. And based on your risk tolerance, you go find them. My risk tolerance is for this type of company. When you got a CEO with that type of skin in the game, this guy has $100 billion of his net worth in this company. I love that because that means he's all in. he is all in. I love that because I got a lot of my net worth in this company too. Thing I also like is the FCF, the free cash flow. I mean, come on guys. When you got over 40 billion in free cash flow, that's a lot of money to put into innovation. When you got net profit margins as good as their net profit margin, guys, increased over 600% year over year in Q1. It increased over 600%. Drop down in the comment box any companies that are doing that. 600% increase in net profit margin. 262% increase year over year in top line revenue. 100%, 101% year over year bottom line profits. You just don't see that, guys, in a lot of companies. And you've seen this in this company. You've seen the progression over the last 4 quarters, how this company has progressed. And briefly, #1 company in the world, briefly. I believe real soon, after Q2, they're back on top. And then I don't think they relinquish it anymore once Q2 comes out. I don't think they relinquish it anymore. So here's the deal, man. If you want to take advantage of that opportunity, I'm going to ask you to do me a big favor. I want you to get down in the description box and I want you to consider signing up for Mumu. Get you a brokerage account, a brokerage app that will put you in a position to be ready to buy this company before July 31st. Put yourself in a position to be ready to react. Now, August 1 through August 28th is a great time to buy as well because that's going to be leading up to earnings report coming out. And y'all know what happens during earnings season, especially when people are anticipating a company to do so well. It starts fueling momentum. It starts, you get enthusiasm and FOMO starting to follow this stock. Once that hits, I believe on August 1st, you'll start to see that run. I think on August 1st, you'll start seeing this stock start moving up slightly. And then it will climax on August 29th and it'll explode. That's what I think. No expert here, just a regular schmegler trying to make a few bucks, guys. I'm not an analyst. I'm just a regular guy trying to make a few bucks, but that's my prediction. So if you want to put yourself in a position to take advantage of that, my recommendation is get down in that description box, click on that Mumu link, sign up for Mumu today, get you up to 20 free stocks. Nobody else is doing that, guys. Get yourself up to 20 free stocks for just trying out the brokerage app. Here's how you qualify for the 20 free stocks. When you open your Mumu brokerage account, you put $100 in it. Initially, when you open it, you get 8 free stocks, publicly traded companies. If you put $1,000 in when you open it, you get 20 free stocks of publicly traded companies. Don't miss that opportunity, guys. It's a huge, huge, huge opportunity, and I don't want you to miss it. So do yourself a favor. Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. Get down in the description box, click on that Mumu link, sign up today, get yourself up to 20 free stocks, and then get yourself ready to go on one of the greatest runs in stock market history that's getting ready to happen, in my opinion. I'm not your financial advisor. I can't guarantee you it's gonna happen. I'm just telling you based on what I just gave you, what's in the pipeline, what's coming, market share, it's just there. The only way this company doesn't do what I think it's gonna do, guys, is if the AI market collapse altogether. That's the only way. That's the only way. If the AI market does not collapse and it continues growing, and people are already saying the AI market from now to 2030 could be a 10 to 15 trillion dollar market over the next 5.5 years. Well, yeah, 5.5 years. Could be a 10 to 15 trillion dollar market. And if you have 70 to 90% market share, you get a big lion's share of that 10 to 15 trillion. That's where I'm hanging my hat. So, hey man, you got to hang your hat somewhere. I don't know if it's on this stock. I don't know what stock it's on. I don't know what ETF it's on. I don't know what it's on. But hang your hat somewhere on something that can multiply, guys. Something that can multiply. Hang your hat on something that can multiply your net worth exponentially. Do me a big favor. Check out the website, www.richardfain.net. And again, if you want to try that Mumu offer, get down in the description box. Try it out. Get your 20 free stocks of publicly traded companies. If you don't know how to use the app, don't be intimidated. Send me an email, and I'm going to send you some user-friendly, I'm talking about user-friendly tutorial videos that have been done by the good folks at Mumu to walk you through fractional share trading and all the other things that you want to be able to have in order to take advantage of this next 10 years to build wealth, to get you to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I'm going to send you those tutorial videos. Just email me through my website, www.richardfain.net. And while you're at the website, please, while you're at the website, take a look at those digital products. Grab you a couple of them. Collapse time frames. Get yourself to your financial freedom faster, quicker. Be stronger. Be more confident. Be able to turn information into, convert information into execution. Do that for yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. Get down in the description box and do that for yourself today. Get that Mumu offer. Check out that website. Also join the private mentorship club through the website. Fastest growing financial community on Patreon. Don't miss it. Fastest growing financial community on Patreon. We'd love for you to be a part of it. We have a really good time over there. So please, don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. Put yourself in a position to build some wealth, guys. I hope this video was helpful and informational. That's all it was. It was informational. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is an opinion. This is me trying to help you through my experience, through my research, through my opinion. And take it for that. Please take it for that. But I believe I'm getting ready to go on a major run. Like I said, I got over 10,000 shares of Nvidia stock, and I know some people are concerned about that. Don't be. I'm a smart guy when it comes to making money, man. I've done it for 30 years. And don't get me wrong, my mama didn't raise no dummy. I'm not gonna be in something and not get my money out of it if I need to. Trust me, I know what I'm doing, guys. You need to know what you're doing. That's the key. I know what I'm doing. You got to know what you're doing, right? And that's the key. So hopefully you do. And if you don't, get yourself over in our private mentorship club, and you got over almost 800 people over there that can kind of help give some guidance. And that's all it is. None of us are experts over there. We're just people that are trying to build wealth, and we want to do it together. I mean, I think, doing it together is the right way to do it. You can do it together or do it alone. You can be over here in the matrix by yourself, getting beat up in the matrix, or you can come over here and get some of this financial love. That's what we're giving out, financial love. So come be a part of that. Fastest growing financial community on Patreon. You can join through my website, second link down in the description box. Don't forget, guys, to follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna ask you one more time. Don't forget to follow your boy on Instagram. Do me that big favor. Give me a follow on Instagram. That link is down in the description box as well. And then send me a DM to let me know you're rocking with me so that I can say thank you. Once again, guys, I appreciate y'all. I'm on the move right now. Y'all drop me some comments down in the comment box and let me know where y'all think I'm at. I'm on the move though, but where do y'all think I'm at? Whoever discovers that down in the comment box, I'm gonna go ahead and let them know if they were right or wrong. So do me that big favor. Get down to the comment box and let me know where you think I'm currently at, moving and grooving, right? Y'all know I'm moving and grooving because I ain't got my normal background. But just want to have a little fun. So let me know where y'all think I'm at. Appreciate y'all, man. Lock it in with a thumbs up before you get out of here. If time permits, I'll try to do another one of these this evening. If time permits. If it doesn't permit, I'll just throw up an edited video this afternoon as well. But hopefully time will permit, and I'll be able to get back on here and share some more information with you guys. If not, y'all have a wonderful Saturday. Do something nice for yourself. Do something nice for somebody else that doesn't involve money. Be good to people so that people can be good to you. And I believe if we do that, guys, we make a better world for ourselves. All right? Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, You can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. Stay healthy, get wealthy, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.